Welcome to the Golden State Warriors News Today channel. Take the opportunity to leave that like and subscribe to the channel. Let's go to today's news.
The NBA offseason has brought high expectations for the Golden State Warriors, with many fans eagerly anticipating a major move in the transfer market. After a disappointing season in which they failed to advance to the playoffs, the team entered the summer with a roster that, while promising, still lacked that final touch to become truly competitive. One of the most talked about rumors was Golden State's interest in acquiring Paul George from the LA Clippers through a sign-and trade deal. This potential trade ignited hope in the hearts of fans, as George is seen as a piece that could transform the team into a true title contender. However, despite some negotiations taking place, as confirmed by both George and Draymond Green on their podcasts, talks cooled off. The Clippers were not interested in the package offered by the Warriors, thus ending hopes of this acquisition. With a failed attempt to bring in Paul George, the Warriors' strategy for the offseason may take a new direction. ESPN journalist Ramona Shelburne shared an interesting perspective during her appearance on the Willard and Dibbs show on 95.7 The Game. According to Shelburne, after missing out on Paul George, the Warriors seem to be adopting a cautious stance. It might be time to keep their options open and act with patience. They will continue to explore opportunities, but without desperation and without overpaying. This more disciplined approach could be a smart move for the team. Instead of succumbing to pressure and investing heavily in a single star, Golden State could opt for long-term planning, carefully analyzing each move and ensuring that each decision aligns with the team's future vision. Fans might be wondering, what does this mean for our team? Well, it means that the Golden State Warriors are committed to building a roster that not only shines in the short term but also strengthens for the coming years. By maintaining their resources and carefully analyzing each opportunity, the team is preparing for a bright future. Therefore, even though the big trade of this offseason hasn't happened yet, Warriors fans should feel confident. The organization is focused on making strategic moves that truly make a difference, and this could result in an even stronger team prepared to face the challenges of the upcoming season. With a decision to remain patient and explore their options, the Golden State Warriors have several avenues to consider for strengthening the team this offseason. Here are some possibilities that may arise on the horizon. One of the most promising strategies for the Warriors might be betting on the development of their young talents. Players like Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody have already shown flashes of potential, and giving them more playing time could be a way to build a solid future. Integrating these young players into the veteran core of the team could bring an interesting balance between experience and youth, allowing the team to grow organically. Instead of pursuing a superstar, the Warriors could choose to bolster the roster with players who complement their existing strengths. Smaller but strategic signings could bring the depth needed to handle injuries and keep the team competitive throughout the regular season. Finding players who fit into the Warriors' fast and efficient style of play could be the key to returning to the top. While the offseason has not brought the expected big trade, this does not mean that the Warriors are out of the game. The trade window during the season is a valuable opportunity for the team to assess their needs as the season progresses. If the chance to acquire a key piece that can make an immediate impact arises, the team will be ready to act. The Golden State Warriors have built a strong identity based on team play, three-point shooting, and solid defense. Reinforcing this culture within the roster is essential for continued success. Even though stars like Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson are the highlights, the commitment of all players to this philosophy can create a winning environment. Warriors fans play a crucial role in the team's success. Unconditional support, especially in times of transition and rebuilding, is vital to maintaining high morale and motivating the players. Creating a positive atmosphere at the Chase Center, the team's new home, can be an important differential in decisive games. As a Golden State Warriors fan, I see the team's current situation with a mix of optimism and realism. Last season was challenging, but it also showed that the team still has the potential to return to the top of the NBA with some strategic changes. I believe that the Warriors' approach this offseason is wise. The attempt to acquire Paul George was exciting, but at the same time, I understand the decision not to compromise the team's future for a single star. Keeping the powder dry and carefully evaluating the opportunities that arise is a decision that can bring long-term benefits. For me, One of the most exciting parts of this offseason is the chance to see young players like Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody grow and evolve. Kuminga has shown glimpses of being a future star, and giving him more responsibilities could be crucial for his development. I believe that with the guidance of veterans like Stephen Curry, Draymond Green, and Klay Thompson, these young players can become key pieces for the team's continued success. As a fan, what makes me most proud of the Warriors is their team culture. The commitment to team play, solid defense, and three-point shooting is not just game strategies but part of the team's identity. I believe that reinforcing this culture is as important as any player acquisition. Even without a major trade this offseason, the Warriors have the ability to compete with any team if they remain true to their identity. As a fan, I know that our support is vital to the team's morale. The atmosphere at the Chase Center can be a decisive factor in many games, and I'm excited to see the energy and passion that fans will bring to each match. Our belief in the team and our patience during this transition period can be the fuel that propels the Warriors back to success.